But let's kick things off with this article here. Let's not waste time. Remember, we recently covered some piece of news that the Egyptian coach El Badri, I think his name is if I'm not mistaken, got dismissed after managing for 9 matches and not losing a single game. But because the FA, whoever decided to sack him didn't like his style of play, it was too defensive, they got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? It was a weird type of dismissal because the manager was actually pretty successful. So let us get into this one. Quieroz, Egypt hire former Real Madrid and South Africa coach. Also former assistant at Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson. Former Portuguese youth manager. Former Portugal international manager as well. Former Iranian manager. He managed Iran for about 8 years. Former Colombia manager. That was his last job, I think, and he didn't last. Quieroz is Portuguese. He was born in Mozambique. And we will take a look at his CV sooner rather than later. But let's take a look at this article right here that says Quieroz, Egypt hire former Real Madrid and South Africa coach. So we're going to get right into that. Big up to everybody in the stream right about now. Appreciate you guys joining. All right, let's just touch on this article really quick. That's Quieroz doing a press conference there, and he is back. And he's at the helm of Egypt football team. Football Pharaohs football team. What a football Pharaoh. I wonder how he feels about this. So the 68-year-old has been named as the Pharaohs' new handler following the sacking of Hossam El Badri. And we continue the article. Quieroz has been named as the new coach of the Egypt national team. The former Real Madrid and Portugal manager was announced as the Pharaohs' new handler on Wednesday afternoon by the Egyptian Football Association via their website. The football ruling body had shown coach Hossam El Badri the exit door following the country's 1-1 draw with Gabon in Sunday's 2022. I don't know why I said 2022. But 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifier stage inside Stade de Franceville. And the article continues. The Portuguese tactician had also managed 1996 African champions South Africa from 2000 to 2002. He guided Bafana to the 2002 World Cup finals before leaving the African nation. That decision prompted Safa to announce local coach Jomo Sono to lead the squad in South Korea and Japan. He will be assisted by Dia El Sayed, the general coach, as well as Mohamed Shaki. Essam Al-Hadari, who is the oldest player to feature in the FIFA World Cup, will serve as the goalkeeper trainer. Aside from the trio, Quieroz will have the luxury of having a foreign assistant, a performance analyst, and a rehabilitation specialist in his technical crew. The 68-year-old was Alex Ferguson's assistant at Manchester United before taking up the Real Madrid job as Vicente Del Bosque's replacement. At the Santiago Bernabeu, he got off to an impressive start, leading Los Blancos to a defeat. Leading Los Blancos to defeat Mallorca in the Supercopa de España. He was fired in May 2004. Quieroz will make his debut when the 7-time African Kings welcome hosts Libya in their next qualification outing in October. A doubleheader over Libya upcoming, man. Just to finish this off, as things stand, Egypt are second in Group F, having accrued 4 points from the games played so far. Since their debut at the 1934 World Cup in Italy, where they crashed out in the round of 16, the first round, the Egyptians boast 2 more appearances. The last outing was at the 2018 edition, staged in Russia. There, Hector Cooper's team failed to get past the group stage following their inability to negotiate their way past the host Russia, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay in Group A. And that'll be it for that piece of news. Big